Hello everyone, this is Ashley and welcome back to my channel. Today we are shifting gears from Squishmallows, even though they're in the background, and I finally have some books to show you guys. So this is going to be a book haul. Alright, so I have a bunch of books that I'm going to show you guys. There's actually going to be two different videos of the books over the summer that I have either bought or I have read, have been wanting to read. So this first video is going to be my book haul throughout the summer from places like Five Below, yard sales, Goodwill, and things of that nature. There'll be a second video that's also going to show some books that I have started reading or plan to read. That's like my summer reading, and there'll be some like adult type fiction books, and there'll be some young adult type, and then maybe some like younger children's books. So alright, let's dig into the Goodwill, Five Below, yard sale, whatever book haul that we have today. First, let's look at some Five Below books, because I have quite a bit of these. First, I'm going to show you, I did get some coloring books. I love Hello Kitty coloring books because they're just so big and cute, and you can do so many like different colors with them. And there's so many cute little patterns like this one. Oh my goodness, it's so cute! But I do like to color in my spare time, so I will definitely be using this book. I thought it was adorable at Five Below. Alright, I also found some Smooshy Mushy coloring books. These actually have some little besties in them as well, so I'll have to open that and see which ones. I think they already say what they are on them. Yeah, this is Maria, the Matcha Pop, so she's gonna be cute. And then I have another one. I think it's the same coloring book, but I wanted to get a different one, so I also got this one with Percy Pop, the little Smushy Mushy. So this has stickers, so you guys know I love stickers. I'll be able to probably cut those out and like share with people. And then let's see, but it's not just like a regular coloring book, it's like an activity book too, and it's got like full color pages. So I don't know, I thought that was really cute. I mainly got it for the squishies in here, so I'll open those later, but you can tell on the front that those are the two that I got. So I got those coloring books and activity books as well. The next activity book that I have got is from Five Below as well. This is a Harry Potter, it's like an unofficial, unofficial amazing activities for Harry Potter fans. This is so cool. I know it's like unofficial, but I have a lot of unofficial books like over here in this area. You can kind of see them right here. But I have a lot of the unofficial like craft books, cookbooks, stuff like that. So as long as it's Harry Potter, it was only $4, and then it has like full page activities with some characters in them and stuff like that. So I don't know, I thought that would be really neat to just sit and do. I like to do crossword puzzles and all that kind of stuff on my free time because I'm weird like that. But the other book that I got from Five Below is Speedy Yoga. This is like a cardboard book, which is interesting, but I have been doing yoga with a yoga instructor at our gym, and then this kind of will help me at home with my poses and learning the names of them. That's kind of what my goal is. Like I'm working on my flexibility and like being limber so I don't hurt myself when I do certain activities. But these actually give you step-by-step like how to pose, and it gives you like a breakdown. It also tells you the names of them, like the actual yoga names and stuff. So I thought this was really neat for me to have at home. That way, if I don't go to yoga, then maybe I can pick some poses and do some stuff. So that was all from Five Below. The next one was a yard sale find from my mom. She found a princess storybook. These are 5-minute princess stories, and I love Disney princesses, especially Rapunzel and Tiana, so those two are like my favorites. But I thought this was really neat, especially for when I have kids. I will definitely want to read with them, and then they could eventually read too, because I think one of my very first like actual stories I read all by myself was a 5-minute book, but it was about animals, and my dad helped me read it, and it was about ice skating dogs. But anyways, I thought this was cute. My mom found it at a yard sale, and it looks like it's in like pretty much perfect condition. So I love this. I have a lot of Disney books and stuff for when we have kids that they can read. So hopefully they like books, because obviously I do. You like my shirt? Some people make fun of it when I wear it to school, but if you like books and you like to sniff them, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, and the next one that I got, actually I didn't mention this, This was an Amazon pre-order that I got. So if you know, I absolutely love the Haunted Mansion. I have so much Haunted Mansion merchandise. It's my favorite ride. We ride it over and over. But anyways, if I could decorate my house like the Haunted Mansion, like 24/7, I would. But I got this golden back book of the Haunted Mansion. It was a pre-order. I think I got it in like November, and it came in like recently. So it is a little golden back book. So these are popular, like the little pokey little puppy and something about the shy little kitten, stuff like that. But they do Disney ones as well. I have a bunch of the other Disney ones, like when they originally came out, like Lion King, 101 Dalmatians, stuff like that. But they finally made a Haunted Mansion one, so I'm definitely gonna keep this for our kids as well. All right, the next thing is a big bag from Goodwill. If you do not have a Goodwill, I feel sorry for you, but maybe you have some other kind of thrift store in your town. So Goodwill is awesome for books, especially for classrooms, because most of them are pretty decent. Yes, you're going to find a bunch that are really, really old, so check the copyright dates and stuff like that, just because, you know, you never know how old stuff is going to be. But you can find a lot of, like, newer things that people just don't need, and so they donate to Goodwill. And they're usually pretty cheap. I think all of these books that I got were, like, $1, maybe some of them are 50 cents. So let's look at some of the kids books I got. This one I know isn't in perfect condition, but I mean, when I have kids, it's gonna be destroyed probably anyway. So again, I found a princess's book because I like princesses, but this is really cute because this is like Princesses in Autumn. It's called Autumn is Upon Us, and it's literally just the princesses, and like it has autumn like quotes and things about autumn. I love this one. Tiana with a black cat is adorable, and then you get all the princesses in here. But anyway, it's a really short book that I thought was cute to add to my kid book collection. So the next one I got, if you were in kindergarten in my area at the very least, I don't know, maybe you've had a preschool teacher or a kindergarten teacher or someone else read this to you, but Chicka Chicka Boom Boom was a very big ABC book for kindergartners and preschoolers in my area. I remember my kindergarten teacher reading this to me. But anyways, I found this. This is actually an old teacher's book because it has a teacher's name in it. But it was in pretty decent condition. It looks like it's been read quite a bit, which this book does get read a lot, especially with kids. But Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is a super cool little book, and it gets stuck in your head. So I remember this from kindergarten, so I got this cute little book. Another Disney book that I found 101 Dalmatians. This has 10 cents marked on it, but I think it's because somebody did it at a yard sale. But I thought this was cute. There's a couple stickers on it, but I can probably use something to get that off. But I thought it was in pretty decent condition, and I love 101 Dalmatians. Anything with animals in it in Disney is good by me, so I got that one. Okay. The next one is an illustrated book, but it's not technically like a kid's book. It's a Harriet Tubman book, and we do some things on like Underground Railroad, Harriet Tubman, stuff like that in my special education classes and stuff. So I thought even like high school students like to be read to. They may not act like they do or whatever, but they appreciate it when you read stuff to them. They enjoy picture books too, especially like, well, probably not like Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, but something like this that is going to be, you know, historical or something that they can learn about. So this is about Harriet Tubman. It's a picture book of her, and it just kind of goes through things in her life. So I don't know, I thought this would be really neat to add to lessons that I can just read aloud or have them read aloud to me as well. So this would be a good book. That's the best thing about like picture books too, is that they're usually pretty low Lexile level or like readability level. And then it's really engaging. So even, like I said, high school students, especially those who may have a learning disability or something along those lines, would be able to read this book and would feel, you know, fulfilled for reading it. I don't know. That was like my teacher moment. Sorry about that. But those were all of the like picture book type things that I got. But I did happen to pick up a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. Yes, even my high school students still love to read these books. I started reading them when they first came out, and I have like the first 5 in my own personal collection, but I stopped collecting because I think this is like 13. This is 12. This is 12, The Getaway. So yeah, I'm definitely behind, but it was in pretty decent condition. This will go in my school classroom library. So Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I also found a Real Heroes of 9/11. It's like 10 tales, 10 stories of 9/11 in it. Some of my students are interested in that kind of stuff, but around the anniversary of the attacks on September 11th, we do some reading. And I thought this would be different than what we normally read, because we normally read the same things, talk about the same people, you know. But this is like 10 tales, so maybe I could like pick one for each class and we can kind of compare and look at themes and things of that nature for that book. So that could be for a student to read, or I could read to them or with them. Another is, this is a very popular author. It's Alan Gratz. I almost said Grant. Alan Grant. Alan Gratz. He's actually known for Prisoner B 3087, and then the refugee books. I can show you on the back here. But this is like a small story. So the other ones that he has are usually chapter books, but they're based on war. They're like historical fiction type books, and most of them are like around Holocaust and like refugees and stuff of that nature. So this is actually called Resist, and this is a story about the story of D-Day. So this could be another interesting thing that you could add in. Like, I'm going back to my teacher time, sorry, this is about books, I'm going to be my teacher time. But if you have a student and you're trying to teach about D-Day, or trying to teach about something along those lines in a regular history class, some kids will tune that out. I know I probably did, but some have a hard time understanding, comprehending, and reading text from that time period. So this would be something good. I know it's historical fiction technically, but I mean, it gives them good background and it's a lower lifestyle level for them. So I don't know, just look for those things to help out kids. I'm trying to not be a teacher, but okay, the next book I got is definitely for me. This is a Neil Shusterman book that I have read a bunch about, and I've never been able to find it actually in a bookstore. So this is, what was it? Oh, the schwa was here. And the schwa is actually a sound in the English language. It's the upside down E sound, like the sound about, that's a schwa. So anyways, but this is about like a creature, the schwa. So I don't know, I thought this was interesting. I've actually had it saved on my Goodreads for a long time, and I like Neil Shusterman anyway, so I thought this would be a good book to have in my own personal collection. And so yeah, I ended up getting this book. Alright, last two that I got for this haul. I did get the American Sniper book by Chris Kyle. It's like his story, Chris Kyle's story, and then it's with help with a couple of other authors there. So, but I got this for my husband. I'm not like the big kind of person on war books, really, to be honest. But he likes this type of stuff, and he knows the story of Chris Kyle and stuff like that, and followed it and all that. So this is like based on the his actual true events, and there is a movie on it too. So I got that for my husband. And the last book that I got is something that I can use for myself. Oh, my foot's going to slip. Something I can use for myself, or I can use in my classroom, is what I was kind of thinking of, because students have a hard time with writing and getting their thoughts down on paper. So this is the Everything Creative writing book. So it has a bunch of like story starters, how to develop dialogue, how to develop character, how to describe scenes and settings, how to transition, how to end your book, stuff like that. And it gives you some small activities to do too, if you have writer's block, or if you're just not sure how to organize your ideas. So I thought this would be good to use with my students, because it does, like I said, have some activities in here that we can do, like a creative writing unit and stuff like that, to help them be able to write better. So that is my book haul for this summer. I've actually been pretty good this summer of not buying too many books, because I have a problem with having a stack of books I buy just to look at and say I'll read them eventually, and I never do. So one summer I will eventually read all the books that I've got, but most of these are like teaching materials or what I'm going to use in school or for when I have kids. So what was your favorite book? Have you picked up any books this summer? What are you reading right now? Be sure to check out my other book videos. I'm hopefully trying to do more of those. It's easier for me to do those during the school year than during the summer, which is really weird, because I'm reading during the school year with my students. So anyways, all right, well, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this book haul, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.